Welcome, Mermaid Squad.
Hey guys, I got my little baby out here as a little treat that I can ask for.
Sorry. I just realized when I got up to hug you, it looked like I don't have any pants on.
Well,
no, I do have shorts.
This is a
it's
mother.
No pants.
All right,
yeah.
So we're gonna do this mother-daughter tag where we're gonna ask each other questions. I'm a little scared of the questions.
I'm nervous. After watching you and Gage, I was like, oh,
yeah.
What questions you
Gage scared me. Okay.
It was fun though.
Boom. Here we go. What do you like doing with your mom?
What I love to do with my mom, just hang out. Like when we, like we just went to dinner and we just sit and talk. Like I just love talking with her, and that's probably why Mermaid Time we get to just talk. So I like just talking with her. We're not very good. I was gonna say maybe when it's warm out, laying out, but we both were like, we don't even like doing that very much.
We're not good laying outers.
Yeah, we're not laying outers anymore.
We're like an hour, and that's a lot. We're like, oh my God, we made it an hour.
And I'm really excited. Zip lining was one of the funnest experiences. And we did that. And so I'm looking forward to doing that again with Gage.
We went backwards. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't want to go backwards. They should have told you that you're going to have to go backwards. You don't go backwards when you zip line.
It was on top of the buildings. I can't remember which
one. A hotel.
One. Yeah, a hotel to a hotel. So I was like, what do you think we were going to get off and then be over there? Like,
yes, I thought we should have gotten off on the other hotel and went down the elevator like a normal person. I did not like going backwards at all.
You was so sweet.
I was really big chicken about going backwards.
Awesome.
It wasn't good.
So adventures and hanging out with her.
Okay. How was your childhood growing up under my care?
Well, you guys have heard me say I love her. She is sweet and she is a fun mom, but she was very strict. And my friends used to always say, your mom's a fun mom. I'm like, no, she's fun, but no, she was very strict. Curfew was it was midnight. And if you are 1 second, 12:01, you're grounded. And then now your curfew is 30 minutes earlier. And let's see if you can hit that time. But I do thank you for that. However, sadly, I used to be really good and was early all the time, and now that just
went out the window.
Well, kind of, it went, it just went, hey, like, my job got an idea when they would have to call and be like, Tawnie, you're 2 hours, oh my God.
Oops, 10 minutes late.
Built up spinal cord fluid, I slept through all my alarm, I'm sorry.
Okay, what habit do you not like of mine? Oh, this will be easy. I know exactly what you're going to say.
The picking. Like, you're, like, talking to her, and she's like, one eyebrow, you pick that one a little bit too much. But I get that I take it as you're not listening to what I'm saying, because I think you're picking, but you are just a very observant, and you're a Virgo. And I've heard that about a lot of Virgos, so I feel like that's okay.
I can't help it.
That she is picky. Not picky, but you're like, I'm trying to, like, it's not picking, it's like, you're adjusting. Like, hey,
this could be perfect.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, is that this could be absolutely perfect if you would have just done
I'm trying to change it from picking, because it's not, you're not meaning it to be picky.
I'm not meaning it to be mean at all.
Yeah, no,
it's really not. I don't mean it that way. I know it
no.
used to think it came out that way.
Plus Patrick, we've learned, he was like you used to say, I'm not yelling, like,
oh.
I think if someone just says, I guess, anything negative towards me, that is, in my eyes, yelling. You're yelling. So I think I just say you're picking, but you're maybe just pointing something out.
Here we go. Describe me in 3 words. Be nice. Nice words.
I know. I was saying, oh my goodness, my first word was loving.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, of course, Mom. I was like, all I can think of is like loving, fun. And I was like, I just said you're not the fun. But you are, I don't know, you just are really fun to be around. Like, you're not a downer. You're always like, I don't know. And you're just silly. Silly. So, yeah, so lovable, silly. I want a better word than fun. You're just like really like, and that's why everyone at work calls you Mama G. Like, you're just a really good mom. You're the mother shucker. You're the mom to everyone. So you're just very lovey mom, but also fun. Like, that's what I mean, like fun. Like, you go to the concerts, you play music that like you wouldn't expect. So I don't think you're not like a typical mom. So that's why fun does actually apply to you. Okay. All right. Lovable, fun, and can't remember the third one, but I did say
there is a third one.
There was another one I said in there. Remember?
Yeah.
Come on.
To rewind. Lovable, fun,
and Gage will edit it.
Oh, what is the one thing I always tell you over and over again?
You can always come home. I was gonna say you have this, like, no matter what, it's always fixable, and you can always come home, and I love you no matter what. So you just unconditional, and that helped me through so many things, and in college and work, anything. You're like, you can do this. Like, everything, you're fine. Everything's fixable. Not like I messed up all. I feel like I'm making it sound like, oh my God, I messed up all the time.
She would freak out over a B.
I was trying really hard. I
Like
have
a
my
B.
bachelor's in psychology, so I really wanted to go to grad school, and they drill it in your head that if you do not, and like I was an A+ student, I was dean list, so when I would get like a B, like I would lose my mind, like spiral, which I'm sure a lot of college students have heard. Don't let them freak you out.
Because
Jobs,
they
don't
do.
check your GPA. They just saw that you have a degree. Can you learn something? Are you trainable?
And are
you dedicated?
Finished? Yeah,
and
will
can
you
you finish?
All right. Is there anything you've learned from me that you'll tell your kids?
Oh yeah, all the things that you just said. You're good, like momisms, like your little, you know, the dryer sheet in your back pocket for the bugs. And you know, when you have a bad nightmare, when you have a nightmare, Mom used to tell me, just go to the bathroom and just like flush your nightmare away and just forget about it. So I told someone that, and they said that's the sweetest thing they've ever heard, and that would help. And I don't remember who I just told, someone with a kid, and they were like, oh my God, I'm gonna use that. Is so great.
Yeah, we'd get a glass of water, go to the bathroom, and flush away your nightmare. What's the best age of being a mother? Remember I kept saying the best age to be married?
Yeah, you said 28. I wasn't allowed to get married until I was 28.
28. I kept saying that's a good age to get married. But
That's
I never said a good age to have kids. Probably 29, 30. 1, 33. I think that it's easier to be a mom when you're younger.
Yeah.
Because you just sort of do it. You know, like I just...
Well, you're not set in your ways. I feel like
I just took you with me. It was like I didn't think about what this is going to be a pain in the neck. It was just like, okay, here we go, we're going. And, you know, put you in a little snowsuit and off we went. Where I think as you get older, you're like, you know what, I'll just wait till your dad gets home and then he can watch you and then I'll go to the store.
Okay.
Like that kind of thing.
I see that. All right, now I get to ask Mom.
And hopefully I will answer them.
I'm nervous about these ones.
Oh, good Lord.
Habit of mine you don't like. What's a habit of mine you don't like?
That you are very reactive. That is it right there. You're very reactive instead of just calmly you react. That's a bad one.
I know, I'm trying to work.
We're working on that.
I know, I don't know how not to be so intense. It's gotten way worse since then.
Since the aneurysm.
Don't you think?
Yeah. I think that it's just you expect people to know what to do the way you want it to be done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you think you should have sat to the right and I sat to the left, you'll be like, why did you sit to the right? And in your head it's like, duh, why don't you know that? And I don't know, that might be something with the brain.
It is. They said it's your rigid thinking. Like I can't accept something different, like new and like I'm like no, and I just think it's basically like a teenager. The higher cognitive stuff. That's why I don't think about the consequences of stuff. Like a dumb teenager again, who's reactive and emotional and doesn't think about the consequences of my actions. And do some dumb things, but we're getting better. It's getting way better, and I'm getting more conscious of it. And now we have like some rules. Like Patrick, it's like, hey, let's phone a friend. Let's ask somebody before we just make a decision and say, yes, I'd love to do that. That sounds great. But I feel like he preys on that. That's how he got chickens. He just shows me pictures of chickens. I say, yeah. Now I'm the one wiping chicken poop.
Well,
and look at those kisses.
And look, and she's hitting me with her tail.
That was like right up my nose. You're so little that you. I know, Dakota, you're in so many of the videos. In the back. Oh,
whoa!
That was way wiggly. What?
You can't do that. You can't do a flip in the air. Are you a circus dog?
Right, I agree with that. That's one that I don't like either. Okay. Ooh, this is a great one.
Ew.
Where do you see me in 10 years?
Oh, gosh.
And you know what's great? We can add on to that. What hair color do you think I'll have in 10 years?
There's a one. Oh, man. I think in 10 years, I'm going to see you still in California. I think that you're going to probably be doing something like you're doing now. I feel like you are working for yourself. But I think that you're going to have 2 kids. And
a boy and a girl.
Yeah,
the picture.
I really do. I see you with a couple of kids, but yet still getting to work for yourself, excuse me, and just happy. That's what I hope anyways.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
What hair color?
I think that you will have pink. I think you will go back to the pink hair, maybe underneath again.
Okay.
Maybe
Blonde
some
on
brown
top,
or
brown.
blonde on top and pink underneath. Oh, and at least one more tattoo.
Just one.
Just one.
Oh.
That was a good one.
What moment were you proudest of me?
Oh, wow. I think I was very proud of you when you graduated college. I was very proud of you for that. But I think the time that I was the most proud of you is when you helped with Grandma and Grandpa. When you just, like when you called them, it's kind of an overall thing.
Aww.
I think that just makes me so proud that you're that kind of person that takes the time to call your grandparents and go visit them. And to me, because I love them so much, to me that I think I'm most proud of you when you do that
nice
kind
things.
of thing. Like with our family, that
Yeah.
you put our family first. I think that's when I'm probably the most proud of you.
Aw, that's really cute.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very proud of you for graduating.
Ow, bruise.
Oh, sugar. Oh, it is a bruise.
told
It is
you.
black. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Shh. Do I want to slap it?
Yeah, you do. I know. That's why I was like, no, now that I told you about it.
I won't slap it.
Okay.
And that I'm a horrible mom. They're
No,
going to say,
that's
what's the
funny.
worst thing?
That's funny. Okay, how many people in your family, if you had a boo-boo, when you would not go and show them it because you'd be like, "Oh, look at this," and they'd go whack and they'd hit it. And I tell other people that, and they're like, "No, no one in my family would ever do that. Why would your?" I'm like,
Because I have mean older brothers that used to do that stuff
I know.
to
So
me.
then
I guess.
the
The cousins did it. And
that to their kids, and then my cousins would do. I was like, no, my cousins like you show no weakness.
never show weakness because
I
they
mean,
will
heck,
go
I was
after
on my
it.
crutches, and they're like, "Hurry up, Gimpy! Keep crutching along. We're not waiting for you. Keep it up. Hurry, hurry, hurry."
There was definitely no sympathy for anybody.
But I think that
Because you know what? You never felt sorry for
No.
yourself. No
Yeah.
one ever. It was like it didn't matter what ailment or what was
matter.
going on. It's like, let's go.
get over it. Let's
Get
go.
over it. Let's go. And I think that was good for
Yeah,
kids.
oh, yeah,
Because
I
no
think-
one was ever like, oh, poor me.
Yeah, all the way back. I know.
That doesn't sound very nice
I
of
know
our
it doesn't.
family.
Or like.
I guess.
Oh, describe your child. Describe me in 3 words. You have to describe me. Tawnie asks mom. Yeah, that's me.
That's
That
you?
did make sense.
You sure?
Well, that's what I was like. Describe your child in 3 words.
3 words. I hear the pig noise. That's all I hear is the dog.
No, I love
Pig
it. That's
noise.
gonna be perfect. It's just like, and not only instead of crickets, it's just dead silent. She has no words, just snoring.
I was going to say loyal,
Oh,
loving, and a good person.
oh, those are good ones.
It's hard
It's because
because
I
you're on
don't
the
have words.
spot.
Yeah, I'm not good with words.
Plus, you're on the spot.
You're
Next.
well, a hard worker. Yours. That's what I should actually say. Okay. Funniest moment you've had with me.
Oh,
Oh.
God, there have been too many. There have been too many. I mean, I seriously
feel like I can't even think. Just okay, then just do like maybe this year, like recently. Okay. Funny thing recently.
whenever we do our little trips that we go on, there's always something. The funny time when you had blisters on your hands, that was pretty funny. That was funny. Us getting lost driving is always a good one. We're always going, do you know where we're going? And we're like, no. The dolphins was funny and fun.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know.
No,
there's
that's
a
good.
lot.
That's good.
Getting
I
our
can't
little.
even think of something really funny that's happened not on
I
the
know.
trip. But that's probably because
we
that's
don't
when
see
we
each
hang
other.
out.
Yeah.
We haven't
We're
had,
not.
luckily, I haven't been too funny this trip. I haven't been too bad. I don't think.
It was funny. You were funny at dinner tonight.
Uh-oh.
You were very funny at dinner. We were picking on Dad, which is not nice.
I know. That's we had
We all
fun
ganged up on him. So I wasn't the butt of everyone's jokes, which normally I guess I'm the butt of the jokes.
Yeah, usually you are.
Yeah. Mom doesn't know technology.
Yeah, and then we tease her. She's the only one who's not like a cyborg. She doesn't have any metal in her. Like
I
Paige
know.
has a face. Jenna has her knee. You know, I have my
Dad's
head.
got his arm.
Dad has his arm. So we tease. I mean, those are nice things. You're not a part of the cyborg club. You don't have metal in your body. Nah, nah, nah. Like, what? We are not nice.
We're
In
a
our
mean, terrible
family, we like to make you not feel cool because you don't have metal in your body.
I think that we use humor a lot to handle,
everything.
Serious situations. That's just how we deal with stuff.
Yeah. And we should. You're right. We can laugh.
Life's too serious.
I know.
You gotta
laugh. You're right. I know. I can still say my brain blew up. Do you ever wish your children would marry according to your choice? I don't even have to finish that.
Heck yeah! I believe in arranged marriages. As long as I'm doing the arranging. I don't know who I would pick though. You know what, like if I really could, well, I wanted to pick Brady Quinn. I really wanted Tawnie to marry Brady Quinn, who was a football player.
He played for Notre Dame.
He played for Notre Dame and then for the Browns. And he was tall and he's good looking and he was very nice and very polite. He had a very nice, stupid girlfriend though. He's probably married her. But I didn't know him very well. It was kind of like a big joke. I didn't know him besides hi, nice to meet you. You know, that was the extent of our thing. But that was a few years. That was a few years ago.
That was a long time.
But I don't know who I would pick. You know what I mean? Like if I said, "Oh, I'm going to pick someone," I totally see why you chose Patrick. I get it. I feel like Patrick's very similar to your dad.
I know, it's so funny.
It is.
I didn't until I brought him back and he's hanging out with Dad.
And then you're just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing?
You look at Maddie right now. She just was looking at me all crazy. Like, look at her.
Oh, that's Tawnie. It's your first mommy.
Hi. It sounds horrible like I left Maddie. I did not. Anyone who watches Maddie, so in college, my boyfriend, Maddie was actually his dog. And while we dated for a couple of years, the joke was that he would, you get her in the divorce because she likes you better. Like, we got in a fight once, and he said that she seriously sat at the door and cried, and then she turned and, like, was, like, trying to bite him. Like, why'd you make her leave? So he always teased that she was my dog. So I had her, and then when I was first moving back to California, I did not have a place yet. So I was like, I can't bring Maddie. You watch Maddie.
And I was babysitting while she went to work.
Yeah.
So she would swing by before she went to work and drop Maddie off, and I would dog sit.
Yeah, when I went to Kent. So it was like...
And so I started to get used to Maddie, and I liked her.
And then you started liking Maddie, and then Maddie, I was like, I can't have her out there yet because I don't have a house. And then she slipped the disc in her back and was paralyzed. And you guys did everything. I mean, literally.
I had to squeeze their pee out. I had to squeeze the dog's pee out.
So you can't say, hey, thanks for doing that and take care of my dog. Can I have her back now? So
and
Maddie,
plus, Tawnie was leaving me, and I said, if you have to leave, I'm not letting you take the dog.
You can't take Maddie. You can't take Maddie. Only at the very end of all the questions do I realize that you have to have a light to make it bright. You have to have a light to make it bright. Okay, right? Subscribe.
Yeah, please.
What things we can't? Yeah, comment if you want another tag, if you want more questions. Also, actually, comment
questions. That would be so great.
Perfect. Comment questions that you guys want, that you want us to ask each other, because I think this is funny because I'm getting things that I never would think to ask. Okay, we have a couple more. What is your children's biggest talent? What's my biggest talent?
Wow. I think that your biggest talent is your likability, I think. I think that you have a way of going into a room and everybody wants to be around you. I think that's your biggest talent. That you're, I don't know if it's friendliness, I don't know if that's the word.
I always say I got a funny face. My kids like to look at me.
But you have something about you that makes people want to be around you.
Well, thank you.
I think that's a good talent.
Am I spoiled?
Oh, that was one. Do I think that you're spoiled? I do. I think that you're spoiled. I don't think you're a spoiled brat. There's a difference. And
Gage was taking, I remember he said spoiled. He's like, I'm fortunate and I don't take it. Spoiled, we're really lucky. I'm very lucky and fortunate. And I would say, I'm very lucky that I got a lot of things that
you wanted.
Yes.
So I feel like you received what you wanted.
And more. So if that is spoiled, then yes, and very, very lucky.
But you're always gracious, and you're always very grateful, and
because everything. I know how hard you and Dad work, so I feel like everything that we get, that you gift, like dinner tonight, like I always thank you.
Well, I just think that, but I do think that we're spoiled. Yeah. I think that I am too.
Yeah. No, yeah. You spoil us. I'll take it.
Yeah, the dogs are spoiled. I think
No
that
way.
Gage is more spoiled than you were, and I'm not sure why.
Because he's the baby.
I mean, but he didn't get more than you did.
No.
But I just think that.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, that's how I feel, but I don't feel like it was...
Like, we gave him more stuff.
And I never felt like it was unfair. You guys actually did, like, you went out of your way to try to make it feel fair, even when he was a baby and his baby toys are really, really, you know, cheap, and my toys were more expensive, you still were like, I don't want it to feel like, oh, now we have a baby and here's a bazillion gifts for him and you get 2 things, like, good luck. So you always did a really good job of that, but I definitely, maybe it's just like, because he's the baby, he's more pampered. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he's more
Pampered is a good word.
Not spoiled.
I do more for Gage. I think that's what it is.
That's
I do more for Gage than I did for you. I expected you to do more on your own.
Yes.
And I do stuff for him.
But I feel like how many of you guys, I mean, comment
Coddle
if you're,
your baby.
If you're the who's the baby in the family, and the baby in the family never thinks that they're a baby or pampered, and then you have the people who are the oldest always feel like you're the harsh on us, which is the truth, because it's the first kid, and you
don't know any better.
You don't know. You relax, and
things aren't as big a deal.
Yeah.
You know, like you couldn't be dirty, and then you were dirty all the time. You changed your clothes every 5 minutes. God, that was annoying. But we're coming to the end of our mother-daughter tag, and we want to make sure that you guys subscribe. So push that button below.
Please hit the subscribe button and like and comment. Let us know, you know.
Like I said, those questions would be so great, you guys, if you could let us know what you want.
Some really good stuff. And just some stuff maybe we thought we've talked about, or questions you want to hear from us. So comment below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you.
And thanks.
So fast, all tied up like a captive.